Welcome back to the MLG Call of Duty Go Season 3 playoffs. I am Maven, joined by Benson. We've got a Game 5 coming up. This has been a back-and-forth battle. First two games, Noble takes it. Second two, Most Wanted bounces back. You got to think the momentum's with Most Wanted right now.
Yeah, you have to. And going into a Game 5, Search and Destroy Octane. We've only seen this map played twice here at the Season 3 finals in Columbus. And honestly, it's so hard to analyze. You know, I honestly wouldn't know who to put in.
Well, I love stats. You know, I love looking at the past stuff. But honestly, on this scale, usually I like to talk about what they've done now. It's Sunday.
Right.
We've had 2 days to watch these guys play, and I haven't had the chance to watch it. But again, I said Slasher. His sniper is ridiculous. You know you can make plays in this map with that snipe. Who do you want to? Who's your, I guess, player to watch then for Most Wanted?
I mean, I feel like I want to say Classic.
All right. Oh well, for your prophecy, still going with that. All right. Okay.
I just feel I feel like, you know, Sansa nailed it on the head. The prophecy must be fulfilled.
If they come back from down, okay.
I'm gonna
If it's
cry.
0-2 and they come back and win this series, and then somehow we're able to beat Envy in the finals, despite how the recent game has gone between them.
That's some weird Wuju.
Oh, there's some real weird Wuju.
Okay, I'm just clarifying that first of all.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know what Wuju is, but I'm with it.
How do you not know what Wuju is?
I don't know. Is that a British thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's sort of like cricket.
Hey, cricket is a national pastime, okay? Let's not. Actually, it's the most boring sport ever created, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, the game is going to be getting underway. Search and Destroy on Octane. A game number 5 in the losers bracket final. Of course, we have our 7th and 8th seeds in the losers bracket final, which just take a minute to appreciate that. You know, these guys have been on that grind. They came here with a serious point to prove. Everybody overlooked these two teams, and they've come here and basically said, you shouldn't have overlooked us. That was a really big mistake on your part. And to be honest, they were right.
Well, what we've seen this far into Call of Duty Ghosts, at least over the past couple of months, is any given day, any top team, you know, we're talking, obviously, these are top 8 squads, they can beat each other. One day, 3-0. Next day, they might get 3-2'd.
Right.
They're very, very back and forth, and we've seen that all weekend.
Well, Search and Destroy Octane, the attacking team, first of all, is going to be Most Wanted. So, has anyone got a primary sniper out? No. Is Slasher's using a sniper? Well, Chino's using a sniper rifle and
Ooh. Well, on defense, you'll see, I've seen 3 used before by, I think, TK. So 2 is a pretty popular one. We've seen that for a while now. But Slasher, I'm telling you, this kid is a robot when it comes to sniping. I promise you he's going to make a few plays in this Game 5.
Well, I just want to see if Slasher can try and get a pick on the cross. He sees 1, sees 2. Oh!
What did I tell you?
It. That was classic.
If he hit that second one, I would have walked out of the studio.
I would have walked out with you. Just held hands and skipped merrily off into the distance. But for now, 3 versus 4. If Slasher gets that first pick, we'll go back over to the attacking team. And it's going to be Spacely who has that bomb.
All right, now we'll keep eyes. He is going to be second level.
Oh, Slasher!
Who is it?
Yeah, you know.
What gun?
It's the sniper rifle with Slasher. You're right. You're right.
He on the defensive side, man, he really gets rolling. He does not miss very frequently. He's already got 2 snipes to his name. Well, what? Now this is. They played Warhawk first. This is the exact opposite. Defense very much favored in this one. Not an offensive map at all. Huddle able to get 1, but before he gets stabbed in the back by Miyagi, Slack going to be the last alive against 3.
Now, Slack actually is in a decent position. If he looks to his right-hand side, he's going to see 1. That was, of course, Slasher. So Sniper down, but 30 seconds left against Miyagi and Chino. Oracle mode now, of course, on. You can see the orange outline of those players. Slack cannot see that. This is Slack's perspective as of now. He's going to pick up that bomb, though, so... Problem is, Miyagi and Chino are split, so as soon as he gets 1 kill, he's in trouble. He's 15 seconds. He does not have
time to do anything.
No,
really.
he has no time.
Just want to pick up kills at this point if you can, but as you see on the mini-map there, he's not really in range of anyone. I think this is... Oh, we might have an engagement. I take it back.
Did he see him? He doesn't have time. He left that way.
He was just teasing. A little bit of a tease.
Yeah.
I had to check the clock a couple times. Like, does he have time?
Interesting...
That's a tough spot to be in.
I mean, yeah, Slack was desperately just trying to hunt for 1 kill so that he could try and get that bomb down, but time was working against him. But, of course, we saw Slasher on the defensive side get that early pick. Let's see if we can do the same on the attacking side.
You're going to see the sniper a lot.
Yeah? Good. I love watching snipers. So, smoke screen there. He immediately looks over towards tank. There is going to be a player pushing from that side. Meanwhile, Chino has already drawn first blood there on Huddle. Slasher desperately looking for a pick. There is a player in Broken. That's actually... I'm not sure who that was, but Classic has got himself a kill. That's going to be Slacked, actually, who was in top Broken.
and not able to get eyes on anybody yet. You know, he's checking all these spots where there are players there, just happen to be on the opposite side of a wall. But we've got a 3v3 right now. We'll switch it over to Sender. He's playing here in bottom motel. You see he's got a couple enemies up top. This is going to be difficult for him to win. Looks like he's going to be patient with the bomb right now. He's got 2 teammates that are actually over by Strip. Are they thinking about rotating?
Potentially so. I mean, he's thrown that smoke down at B. That's potentially going to cause Most Wanted to think that they could potentially still be in their own spawn side, but this could be the kill. Chino picks up Spacely. Now it's just going to be Slacked and Classic alive for Most Wanted. Classic up top. He's going to get a big 2-piece, and that's now going to leave Slasher in a 1 versus 2 with the sniper rifle. And of course, Noble are 1-0 in the lead here.
That was huge, because it was a 3v2 turned into a win.
Classic picking up the ace.
Sorry, it was a 2v3. They turned that into the win. So that was really, really great stuff there. Good job by Classic. And anytime you're getting an ace, incredible stuff.
Yeah. 4-1 overall now for him. Of course, Slacked and Huddle both with 1 kill in their name. We're going into round number 3, all tied up, and I just have a feeling it's going to be like this. It's going to be back and forth, but I want to see Slasher again on the defensive side. See if he can get a pick one more time. He's going to have Huddle rotate. In fact, there's going to be 3 plays he can potentially try and get the shot off. 2 have already gone, but the smoke screen really heads-up play, and that is going to, of course, mean that he's not going to be able to see anybody whatsoever through there. And can Huddle now try and work with his teammate Spacely, who is the designated bomb carrier, and try and get this bomb down at B?
Well, you knew that was coming. They weren't going to allow him to get an easy pick like that again.
Right.
But Huddle going to be playing in the back here by the, kind of by the truck here in this corner. Get pretty good vision on the bomb. Also, you can sort of see up at the top of the screen that top pawn, that angle. He can kind of cut that off as well to cover his teammate.
Oh,
but
he hasn't. Did he see him?
No! Oh, got it.
Bomb carrier was also taken down, it's worth mentioning, so bomb was actually dropped. Huddle has immediately jumped on that and picked it up, so now it's going to be Chino and Slasher in a 2 versus 3. Bomb is also being planted. That is going to leave 40 seconds now for Noble to try and make some form of a play here.
I think I heard a snipe shot come in. I don't know if Huddle realized. I think he's in that strip broken window kind of there with the sniper. Chino as well. That should be an easy kill. 2 versus 2. 30 seconds left.
Oh, he didn't see him. He didn't see him to his left-hand side, and Chino. No way. That's way too ambitious in that situation, not knowing at all where any of the opposition players are, but that's going to leave Slasher now in a 1 versus 2. He's going to see 1 over at the 18-wheeler now. Just maybe lie down and go for the defuse, but he's going to climb up, and he is going to pick up 1. Can he Oh.
He has time. He sees the player. Oh, God. He might have just had enough time to rotate back. It was about 12 seconds on the clock when he turned there.
Could have done.
Not sure if he would have been able to pull it off, but great stuff to watch there. Fantastic effort out of Slasher, but he does get shut down. It's going to be, well, look at Classic 6-2 now. He's really crushing in this game 5. And
really
what have you said about Classic?
I said, it's the pressure.
The prophecy?
The prophecy is real, dude. He needs to win himself a championship right now. So Classic, of course, going to be over on the defensive side. And we're going to see Chino with a sniper rifle. No, doesn't look like it. Although Slasher is going to pull out his. Is he going to potentially get the first blood? Yes, he is. Nicely played from him. Looks over towards Tank. Nobody home, but there is going to be someone broken side. I believe that is going to be Slacked. Already 2 plays down. Classic and Huddle. And Slasher.
I think he did. He's about to get his snipe on.
Is he going to hit it?
That player rotated back. He got lucky there. If he would have stayed for another second. Oh, he went low.
Problem is, he's actually being pinched right now. Both Spacely and Slacked are trying to get together as quickly as they possibly can. Meanwhile, Sender has just picked up the bomb, but if Sender isn't careful, he's actually going to get picked off it to his left-hand side. He needs to just rotate back towards that B bomb site. Now it's actually going to be Slasher, who is going to get picked by Slacked. That leaves Sender in a horrible position, 1 versus 2. The best possible thing he could do right now would be to rotate to A bomb and try and get it down.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a spot where you can actually get right across. They have no idea where he's at right now.
Exactly, which is why just run to A.
Get your Nikes on.
Go
move
on,
across.
son.
All right.
Sprint away.
So he's at least going to get a plant down here. Then it's going to be just how he plays it out. The pressure sort of is on Slack and Spacely. They've got to play this together. They can't put themselves in a position.
Oh, bomb glitch.
Oh, my. Well, Cinder attempted a fantastic rotation there. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get it done. Spacely will come and clean that up, but we are going to need to reset this, guys. Sorry about that one, but so far, what are your thoughts? Actually, you know what? Forget what we think, Ben. Let's throw it down to the analysts, hear their thoughts on the series so far in this game 5.
All right, thank you, Maeve. And, of course, a very tight game number 5. That ace from Classic really kind of jumped him to the top of the leaderboard. He's sitting there at 7-3. When we pick this one up, it should be 2-1 with Sender having the bomb on the attack once again. But, guys, what do you think so far? I saw how confident you were. I had to tweet it while we were sitting here. You said I'll bet anyone $100
Yes.
Most Wanted makes it to the finals.
Yeah, Most Wanted will make it to the finals, but so far in this matchup, it's all about Slasher getting those snipes off the cross maps off the break. Hitting Huddle bottom pawn is huge, and on the other side as well, hitting the snipes when they cross the B is another good play from Slasher. But it's all coming down to who's going to get the bomb down. I feel like both teams are hesitating to get the bomb down throughout this match, and whoever could get the bomb down is going to eventually win.
Study, you are known for your sniper rifle. We've seen you light up this map, Octane. What is Slasher doing right with the sniper, and what are you seeing Most Wanted trying to do to counter that?
Slasher's getting the perfect timing with the sniper. That's exactly how I played it, but he's just getting to the perfect positions that he possibly can, and they're just running towards him. But in order for Noble to win this map, the rest of Slasher's teammates have to pick it up. Like, Sender was currently 0-3 before we ended that.
Right.
And so was Miyagi. Miyagi was another 1-3, but they really need to pick it up if they have a chance of winning this.
It would be crazy if Sender comes out of here and gets that 1v2 to start this off.
That would be a big win. Of course, that would tie us up. Most Wanted currently leading 2-1. It will be a 1-on-2 with Sender, the only man there on the attack. If you're in a 1-on-2, guys, fresh restart, you're in your own spawn. Where are you going with the bomb?
It's really just the luck of the draw. If I'm on offense on Octane with the bomb and have to use a submachine gun to start off the game, I might just rush to B, rush through middle map or rush to B. I think I would rush straight to the hotel, check over me, and just go straight for the plant and play my odds from there.
Study?
If that was me, most likely you're going to find both of them running around together, so I'll just take my chances of trying to gunfight or just play a corner and just wait for him to run at you.
Play a corner. We'll see if he wants to play it patient or be a bit more aggressive and try and get that bomb down early. So, this one, you're calling Most Wanted. I got to get your thoughts after seeing these two teams in our first 3 rounds.
Well, if Noble keeps playing the way they are, I'm calling Most Wanted also. Most Wanted and NV final.
All right, we'll see. Can Sender and Miyagi turn it up? They need them over there for Noble. Guys, we'll send it back to you up in the booth.
Thanks very much, Puckett, and of course Study and Santa down there. Santa feeling very confident, so if you want a potential chance of winning $100, hit up Santa on Twitter, you know. Could potentially win some money.
I'm not sure he has $100. No, he does.
He definitely does.
He's always tweeting out all that muscle stuff.
He's always tweeting
Hey,
out.
do I look like a person that lifts
that
weights?
muscle
Do
stuff.
I? No, I do not.
Never again.
All right, back in. So let's give him an update, though. It is going to be what? 2-1 advantage.
It's 2-1 in favor of Most Wanted right now.
13-10
It's
with the
13-10 in kills,
Okay.
and we have a 1 versus 2 situation.
All right, so the 1v2. And who was the last alive? It was Sender.
It was Sender.
Yes.
Yes,
And
Sender
it
was last
Slack and
alive.
over the
Wow, this is interesting. They've actually split.
Huh.
Spacely
Okay.
and Slack
Well,
have split up a
unfortunately for
little
Sender,
bit.
he doesn't have a free run to A right now like he did, before the reset. There is going to be a player he's going to have to encounter. But
This is really interesting. Normally in these situations, the
stay
players
together.
will-
Yes, you trade.
They stay.
It worked out. Yeah.
Yep.
Great stuff by Spacely. They're
They
going
won.
to take that round. That's going to put it out to what? 3-1.
Yep. 3-1 now in favor of Most Wanted.
That was
And
really risky, though, right? If he manages to somehow pull out that gunfight, then it's a 1v1 and no
Right.
one in range to clean that up.
Yeah. Interesting side. I mean, hey.
But then
it
again, you don't
works.
want to give him the free plant, too. So it's a tough, it's an interesting scenario, right?
Yeah.
Not one you'll usually see play out exactly like that, but because of the reset, that's how they decide to go with it. So interesting stuff. The rest of the teams will be, or rest of the players will be spawning in now. Who do you want to watch here on the offensive
You
side?
know I'm watching Slasher real quick. Oh, no, he isn't sniping. He's actually just going to go for a full-on rush.
What is this?
I don't know, but I'm going to change player. Let's have a look at the offensive side. You heard Santa say, the team that's going to plant the bomb the most will win, so we'll see if Spacey can try and get that bomb down as soon as he possibly can. Nope, never mind. Wild Miyagi.
You have to have, that's, I know it's difficult to be an objective player when you're being that bomb carrier trying to get down, but you need to wait for your cover. He didn't have anyone really looking over him there,
Right.
and he just got picked as soon as he came around that corner. Kind of a bit of a sloppy play there out of Spacely, I feel.
Slacked also just realized that there was a sniper on the flank. That was Slasher, I believe, who was just trying to get a pick. Meanwhile, Huddle up top, bomb down on that B-bomb site. 45 seconds, so time is ticking. Ambitious nade. There is a player just on that jump up, and Huddle is not going
crouching
to
right in
realize
front
it.
of him. Unbelievable. The Oracle mode is such a great addition.
He has no idea.
And you can see the other three kind of spread out there by Diner and front pawn. Sender, I think that was the player in front there, was actually the one able to pick one up, so it's going to be a 4 versus 2 advantage to Noble right now. They need this win really bad. Huddle, though, answers back. It is going to be a 2v1. They close it out. Who closes it out?
Yeah, Slasher with a sniper rifle.
Whew.
All right, Maven. All right.
Being so tall, handsome, and intelligent can be tough at times, Ben, but when I'm right, I'm right.
No. You sure are. He's hit some impressive shots, I'll give you that. And of course, that now
There's
will
Slasher
be
right there.
3-2 in favor of Most Wanted in this Search and Destroy. And of course, if it does go to round 11, we will have to restart just to calculate the kills.
Yeah.
Be very precise and thorough. It
Well,
was
we got the,
13 to 10 in
before,
favor
yeah.
of Most Wanted. But we'll have to let our referees do the quick mathematics.
But it is going to be
if it goes that far, though.
Yep. But it's 3-2 right now, and we have one down for each team, so it's going to be a 3 versus 3. We are going to switch on board here with Slasher. We'll see what he's able to get done. He is actually going to rotate back. No one wanted to bring the bomb with him.
No, I mean, why would you waste time picking up the bomb?
When you see those players in this, in the graphics we have that have a 3% bomb plant, that's why.
Yeah.
Someone forgets it, they go back and grab it.
Oh, Spacely actually getting a little bit impatient now, shooting his weapon as soon as he saw the gun. Huddle is going to clean up Miyagi, though, so Center and Slasher. 2 versus 3. Huddle, Spacey, and Slack still alive for Most Wanted, and Spacely did definitely just see him running at him. Turn off Oracle so you can see exactly what Spacely is seeing.
Slasher again with a snipe, and Spacely, though, closes it out there in the corner.
That was smart play. Immediately just rush straight onto him. Don't allow him any control or anything whatsoever. Really good play there from Spacely.
Yeah, that's a gunfight. You know he just sniped him. You know he has a sniper in his hand. You're going to win that 10 out of 10 times. You should, at least at that range with the SMG. But they are now, 2 rounds away from taking this one.
Yeah.
And again, if you are just tuning in, they were down 0-2 in the series, and they are really clutching up here when it comes down to the wire.
Yeah, I want to have a look at Huddle. 4-1 on a 3-point spree. He's going to throw over. He hasn't actually thrown over the grenade. I was waiting to see if he would, but he's decided not to. He's pushed it all the way through the smoke, goes to the pre-fire, connects with the first blood. That was on Chino. Immediately traded, though. And Slasher is still alive. It's going to be him and Miyagi into 2 versus 2. In fact, Spacely now last alive as Miyagi picks up a very, very important kill. And you can see Spacely's perspective right now has bomb in hand, making his way over toward the B-bomb site. Player just on the other side of this wall. Time is ticking, Maven.
Yeah, I'm trying to show, it is a 2v1 right now. I'll try and give you kind of both angles here as they're trying to hunt for Spacely right now. As we take a look at the mini-map, the engagement should be coming in. I think you saw him for a second. Miyagi, they're going to be rotating back through mid-map here. And who's the player in middle? Did he not see him cross? I don't think Slasher saw him. Slasher's in trouble.
This is a free kill. This is a free kill for Spacely. Now it's a 1 versus 1 situation, Maven. And if I'm Spacely, I know the other player was B-side, I just run straight away.
Yeah, he should be able to. Oh, well.
Well, I mean, it's Miyagi. Miyagi is being very patient. Time is ticking, 20 seconds left.
He's at strip window right now, so if he gets it down at B, I mean, he's going to be able to get there pretty quickly. He's not oh, here he comes. He's already starting to rotate. Is he going to catch him? Well, not catch him trying to get away. It depends which side he picks to run.
He's going right towards him, and Miyagi gets the kill on Spacely. And that will be the defuse.
That's a 50-50 chance. Does he run out front motel? Does he run in the back and try to get in the closet or get into bottom motel? And he doesn't guess right. That's when it's difficult when you don't know where Miyagi is. He had no idea.
100%. So Noble staying in this losers bracket final right now. But as you said, that's 50-50 chance. Does he run forward? Does he run backwards? And he just happened to run straight towards Miyagi.
Yeah. And that's, you saw it, just the timing worked out perfectly there. There was a little bit of time on the clock. He guessed that maybe he was going B. He tried to sprint across. It just worked out really good instincts there from Miyagi.
Right. See if Slasher can try and get a pick with the sniper rifle. No one is going to be there, and he's actually been stunned.
Hard to snipe like that.
If I'm him, I'm knowing the nades are going to come flying in.
They're ready for it now.
You've got to give Huddle some big props. He's recognized that that's what Slasher's done every time, and he gets the stun and throws
that was impressive.
The nade.
That really was.
Such a heads-up play from him, but meanwhile, can Noble get the bomb down? Chino has it in hand. As well as that, there's actually a bit of a fight going on over here, and Miyagi was pretty much next to somebody. Didn't actually see him, though. He's kind of run past him as the sniper bullets rain down.
Did he see him top broken? I think he did, because he said, nope, I'm getting out of that window.
Miyagi should just go down the staircase.
Oh, no, he's right behind him.
He's literally under... Oh, Miyagi. He's on the staircase.
How have they not seen him?
He has sent... Look at that. He's next to him. Classic! Classic has just destroyed Noble by himself, pretty much. How did he even get in that position in the first place? You have to ask that question, Maeve.
I don't know. He's so
sneaky.
He,
a ninja?
What a play, and Huddle closes it out. 1 round away is Most Wanted from making it to the finals to play against Envy. That was some special stuff we just saw there at a Classic.
Classic, just wow. That just wow. You can't really say much more than that. And of course now 3-2 in this. Add on, of course, the 2-1 advantage Most Wanted had. And well, some of you out there that are good at maths will recognize this is match point now.